Hi folks, Mr. Ackerman here. In this video, I just want to give you an update on some of the thinking I've been doing around how we're going to run this class over the next few weeks. So as you get into G-class and you watch this, let's just go through what you're going to be seeing. There's an assignment that's been posted and it's in the classwork section. You've obviously found it if you're watching this video. Let's go through the Q&A, the question and answer that I created to answer some of the questions you probably have. You'll also notice that there is a quiz attached, and this is why it's it's for marks. But don't worry, it's easy marks, as you're going to see. You have to take this quiz, you have to get perfect, and if you do, and I'm sure you will, then I'll give you 1 KU mark. If you don't get perfect, don't worry, you can take the quiz again. It's just like a driving test, and you can take it as many times as you need to until you get perfect. There are 3 questions, so it's not going to take you that long, so don't panic. Let's go. First question, how much time should you expect to spend? The Ministry of Education says 3 hours per week on all of your courses. We normally spend about 6 hours a week in class, so think of this as half the pace that we normally go at. If you do 35 to 40 minutes per day, that'll be sufficient. If you skip a day for whatever reason, double up the next day. I don't intend for you to use weekends, but if you miss a bunch of weekdays, you might have to. You'll have to decide what works. How can you meet the 3-hour requirement? Here are some hints. As I said, 35 to 40 minutes per day would be sufficient. However, when you watch the videos, you can save time by watching them at 1.5 playback speed. That makes a 30-minute video become 20 minutes, and it saves you some time, and you can still understand what I'm saying at that speed. What are your study sessions going to look like? Well, first you're going to watch my regular video, which you've been doing up until now. And then you're going to watch the supplementary video that I'm going to create to take you through the lecture notes, because we can't be together in a classroom. After that, any practice problems in the lecture notes that were not completed during the video, you should attempt them. Check your answers in the solution manual. There's a PDF in the Google Stream way back in the beginning of the course around February, in case you don't know where that is. Then go to the unit schedule. Look for some other practice problems to try. Give those a shot, and again, check solutions. If there was a lab or a demo assigned, do what was recommended in the supplementary video. It might involve you using items that are commonly found in your house to actually do an investigation and collect data. You got to arrange to try that. More on that to come. Finally, if you're still experiencing difficulties and you need to get help, here are your options. You could use regular GAPS email to me, rob.ackerman@gaps.wiredsb.ca. Okay? I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or you might want to post a comment in the Add Class comment section of an assignment or a stream announcement. Finally, here's some new information. Every day, every weekday between 1 and 2 p.m., I'm going to sit by my computer and see who has questions. And this will be for all my classes, so anyone who wants rapid-fire, real-time feedback can get that at that time, okay? If you can't be available between 1 and 2 p.m., you can still send messages, I just might not get to them right away. All I'm promising is that between 1 and 2 is when I dedicate myself just to you guys, and I'll have no other interruptions, okay? So one last thing, I'm thinking of possibly using Google Chat, and let me show you where that is. When you're in G-class, you go to the telephone keypad, as I like to call it. You click on this, and you're going to see this button here for chat. There's also one for video, for Meets. We are not at that point yet, so please don't use these. We're not ready for it. But if I get the go-ahead and if I decide it's beneficial, then we might use that. Okay? Anyway, you're now ready to take the quiz, so click on this, and it's going to pop up. You're going to see a daily routine quiz, and excuse me, you'll notice that it's for 1 mark. So how do you get that mark? Well, you put your name in like that, and you do the multiple choice and the checkbox questions. There's 3 of them. They're each worth 1 point. Got to get them perfect, and then you submit. Don't forget, clicking submit here is good. You have to do that, but you also need to click the turn in button or the submit button in the assignment. I don't have that button because I'm not a student, but you do. You got to click both. Don't forget. Anyway, that's it for now. Looking forward to our first lesson, which will come next. And so get that quiz done. It lets me know that you are on board and you know what's going on here. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.